She's twerking! She's twerking! Oh! Now, folks, to put the fun aside, what does Tisha Torres and twerking have to do with this fight not being made? What does it have to do? You know, I'm going to make a lot of people mad, but I really never care when I offend people anyway. It doesn't matter, but I'm going to speak exactly what I feel. Stay tuned. You're not going to want to miss this one.
How did you react when you heard those comments after 222? Were you getting a little nervous that this might be taken away from you?
You know, it's not the fact that I would say nervous, because I believe that everything's going to happen the way that it's meant to happen, and I've been through a lot in my career. Regardless, my ultimate goal is that championship, and whether I have to detour a little bit more, like, nobody's going to stop me. It did get a little frustrating because it's been in talks. So I have to admit I was frustrated with it, and I started making calls right away because I don't find that very fair at all. I think I've definitely earned this spot, and I think that fight deserved to be mine. So the fact that they're just wanting to see a super fight really pissed me off, given the fact that Cyborg's in a completely different division, and then you're trying to take the champion from our division and create this huge super fight. Like, you just want another girl with another name or two Brazilians? Like, what's happening here? So there was a lot of frustration there, but it's kind of one of those things that it's not really in your control, so why let it bother you so much?
All right. LDBC. This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. You're live on the Coach Shelton Harrison Combat Sports Show Live. Okay, guys, that is a courtesy of Ariel Hawani, okay? And you can look at the full interview on his channel. You know, and definitely not taking away credit. He's the journalist that asked the tough questions. So, guys, in this video, I'm just... you know what? This video will probably be a little controversial. It might be. But I don't really care because I gotta tell it the way I see it, y'all. Guys, I can't build this channel in any way. I've been doing this channel like this, been telling you how I see it, and that's how I'm gonna keep doing this. So, with this being said, I'm gonna tell you, you know, why everything is coming together, okay? Rocky Pennington was pissed off. Like, you know, we heard in an interview, she was really upset that Cris Cyborg was being offered to fight, but Rocky actually answered her own question, you know. And Rocky know the answer. It was very rhetorical. She knows, man, that it was a super fight and it was for money. So Rocky understands the business of MMA. She knows. She knows that Dana White is about that money. He about that green. But guys, my thing is that you know, I think this don't get Amanda off the hook. And it actually, to me, it puts Amanda Nunes on the hook. Rocky Pennington and Amanda Nunes, they got a relationship. And guys, their relationship to me is a little suspect. And I'm going to tell you what I mean. I want y'all to look at this, okay? Now, guys, listen. Listen, man. And I'm going to tell you how this all goes back into MMA. And this might ruin future interviews, but I don't really care. Amanda Nunes is really pro Tisha Torres, and I'm talking about like she overly pro Tisha Torres. And it's to the point like, okay, I understand you train with the girl, but you know, I started looking at some photographs and some videos that Amanda was taking of Tisha, and I'm like, wait a minute now, wait a minute, what's going on? So you're trying to tell me, okay, Amanda was like, yeah, I want this fight, Wait a minute, hold up. If Amanda and Rocky Pennington are such good friends, didn't Amanda know the status of Rocky's leg injury and how Rocky was progressing through her therapy? Didn't Amanda know all of this? How was Amanda gonna explain this? See, you know, something just don't seem right. So I think they had this elaborate plan to make it seem like that, oh, Cris don't want to fight. But then it was a plan to make it seem like that Amanda wanted to fight, but the UFC forced her to fight Rocky Pennington. It's all starting to make sense to me. You know, these people, they're acting like one big happy family. And folks, I'm going to be honest, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going down with these people. But they are definitely, they spend a lot of time together, a lot of time. And I'm looking at this over here in the corner. You got Tisha Torres and Amanda hugged up in a blanket together. What the hell? Whoa, what's going on? Wait a minute. And Amanda was filming, Tisha twerking, and Amanda sounded like she was getting into that. Amanda, guys, I'm just trying to tell. Amanda sounded like she was getting into that. I'm gonna put this all back into perspective. Y'all stay with me, okay? And then, I was wondering, man, because Brazilians, they got a strong loyalty, and that's why I got Jessica Andrade in there. Brazilians got a strong loyalty. I don't care what Brazilians do, man. I've known the Brazilian culture to stick together, and I was like, well, you know what? They train together. Amanda friends with Tisha. No. Something more going on with this group, man. These people, they are intimate. They know details about each other. They know. And you're not gonna tell me that Amanda didn't go to Rocky or Rocky didn't go to Amanda and like, look, this fight is mine. They train together. They see each other every day. You mean to tell me that she didn't go to Amanda and say, Amanda, you can't fight Cris? No, I earned the fight. And Amanda probably in her mind, I don't want to fight Cris anyway. I'd rather fight Rocky Pennington. I'd rather fight Rocky. So Rocky called the UFC. And this, by all standards, gets Amanda off the hook. But no, this don't get Amanda off the hook. Cris Cyborg pulled that whole card. They called out Cyborg first. Cyborg ain't trying to let go. Absolutely not. Cyborg is not trying to let go, and Cyborg ain't trying to hear. See, here go the thing, man. It's the money fight. I don't know what Rocky Pennington said to the UFC. I don't know. She made some calls. I don't know who she talked to. I don't know what, but I tell you this. I'll tell you this right now. Somebody listen. Somebody listen. And it was because of Rocky Pennington. But I'm not finna sit here for 1 minute and think that Rocky and Amanda, they didn't have this discussion. Of course they did. Of course they did. They spend quality time together. They hang out together. They're one big happy family. Trust me. And my intuition, guys, my psychology, body language, all of the above is pointing to these guys. They hang out and they do more than a little bit than just hanging out. Oh yeah. Rocky called her bestie. She's like, look, you got to fight me. Okay? We cool, but no. Come on, I earned this shot, Amanda. Listen, come on, support me in this, Amanda. And I'm a Rocky Pennington fan. And I felt bad for Rocky because it was her time. It was her time. And it's unfortunate for Rocky she got hurt. And the business of the UFC, the business got to move on. They can't sit and wait. They can't wait for a person to be recovered because business don't work like that. And they can't make money. They just can't do it. I don't care. I want to see the best fight the best. I want to see the best fight the best. I don't care anything about the money issue, but I got to talk about it because it's very relevant right now. It is extremely relevant to what the topic is. If Dana White and the UFC sat back and just said, okay, we ain't going to book Amanda Nunes until, she get better, they ain't going to make no money. And Amanda hadn't fought since she fought Ronda Rousey. That's the last fight, since Valentina. It's the last fight she had, or Ronda, one of those two. Amanda ain't fought in a long time. Okay, Amanda need a paycheck. Okay, but Amanda was like, well, I can't get ready in time for Cyborg. See, listen, man, Amanda don't want that work. I'm telling y'all, man. I'm telling y'all now. This whole story is fishy. It's all this is funny. You mean to tell me you spending all this quality time? You spending time with Rocky girl? Y'all chilling? Y'all hanging? Whoa, and you and Rocky ain't had no talks behind the scenes? Absolutely, y'all don't have talks. And Amanda co-signed this. Of course she did. That's why Amanda was like, well, that Cyborg fight will be later. Yeah. We'll fight Cyborg sometime later. For right now, I got to worry about Rocky. Yeah. See, Amanda was all on board with that. But she was so gung-ho at first before, Rocky. But see, that's her friend. And now everything I put to it, everything is going together now. Exactly. Yes. They know each other behind the scenes. Amanda been checking on Rocky to see how she doing. That's your friend. That's your girl. That's your girl. Y'all been cool. Amanda knew what was up. Amanda knew what was up from the start. They all knew. And now I'm starting to understand what Cris Cyborg is talking about. They just using my name to build up their name for a fight. For this fight. And then people start talking, okay, well, Amanda gonna fight Cyborg next. I get it. Cris Cyborg was not, Cris Cyborg wasn't joking. See, but you know what? It doesn't matter what Cris do, because Cris is always going to be the villain, man. Everything that Cris do, she's always the freaking villain. But I tell you, man, they busted. Oh, they busted. Amanda Nunes has been, look, she busted, dog. Look, it's over. The jig is up, Amanda. The jig is up. The jig is up. We know what's going on now. We know what's going on. One big happy family, aren't they? They look so happy together, all snug and cozy. But I'm going to tell you something. Tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock. You're only delaying the inevitable. You're only delaying the inevitable. The Borg is coming to get you. You cannot escape, Amanda. See, when you call out Cris Cyborg says, I got to handle that. You will be handled. You can run, but you can't hide. This is your boy, Coach Sheldon Harrison. I'm done. What are you guys waiting on? Subscribe to the best women's MMA platform on YouTube.